It is January the 13th, 2021. I'm Andy, and this is the Minorcan Mullet Report from the Golden Ray Rec site. And today we wanted to start off and give you guys some, we're going to add these links to the bottom of the description page, but we got on the incident response website and started looking around on there and found some really interesting videos that are available there. We're going to put the link down. If you guys want to get some more information on the site, found these. These were kind of hidden in the website. But yeah, wow, a lot of information in there on the Golden Ray, the VB 10,000, just all kinds of great information. You guys might want to check that out. Some good stuff in there. Well, on our way out today, we noticed this, and this was just not very far from our marina, and we notified the agencies, did the report, and it looked to us like it was maybe a car bumper or a piece of trim that had come in on the tide and was there. And we're happy to report by the time that we got back from our little filming trip, which was 45 minutes, this piece of debris was gone. That quick, the response teams were in there getting that up. We did stop by earlier over at the Port of Brunswick just to take a look at the stern section that was removed and kind of try to see what was going on with this piece. And flew over, and we saw immediately that the three big tugs that we see when the barges are moved, the Caitlin, the Kurt J. Crosby, and the Crosby Star, were at port. They were behind the barge. We flew around, and you can see, a lot of you remember we saw a little bit of problem going on with this barge last week. You can see that the oil boom is in place here. The protective measures are there, and we've been assured that they're going to be in place from now on when the pieces come in, and that was really good to see. But it looked to us that the crews have been busy sea fastening this piece of the stern section to the barge, doing some cleanup. We noticed that a lot of the silt that was on the barge earlier, when it made its dockage there in Brunswick, that was all over the deck, that's been cleaned away, and it looks to us that this piece is maybe getting close to departing. I'm sure the crews are still buttoning it up, but it looks like it's cleaned up. The one car that was kind of hanging out on the edge and looked like it could fall is been lowered down onto the deck. It's on the deck of the barge, and from what we could see, it looks like it's probably pretty close to getting ready to travel. Now, we did, while we were up today, we wanted to take a look at and try to see just how the edge of this one of these decks looked, where the anchor chain that was used to cut through this thing kind of sliced through this thing. And it is just amazing when you see and understand that an anchor chain of a substantial size, no doubt, had enough force and tension applied to it in a constant manner to slice its way through this number of decks and through the hull of this ship. Just an amazing amount of energy that VB 10,000 is able to exert, and just pull that chain through this not only the ship, but the cars, the debris, the systems that make up the ship itself, right through them. We're happy to report that this cut, it took a fraction of the time that the first cut did. It seems that the salvage operation is really learning from the system that they're using there, and being able to apply that to the second cut was very impressive. And what an awesome sight when you get in here and just take a look at what that chain was able to do to these metal decks. Sheer power. Just an impressive sight. And here we got a little bit of a shot of the Caitlin and the Kurt J. Crosby. And right on the other side of the Kurt J is the Crosby Star. And then out on the site today, one thing we did notice was that the dive boat is still in place. And we understand that they're continuing the drilling that started on that stern section. They're drilling holes on the bottom side to allow water and silt to run out of the ship as it's being lifted to help reduce some of the mass weight that is in that ship. Those are going to help it to alleviate some of that weight. But one thing we noticed was that the spreader bars were back up. They're high. The barge, the service barge, maintenance barge, if you will, that we've seen under the VB 10,000 has been moved away. And this is generally an indicator that they're getting close to moving the VB back over the Golden Ray in anticipation of that third cut. Now, we don't know how long the dive operations are going to continue, but we can only assume that as soon as those pieces of the puzzle are put together, the dive operations, that the VB will be moved back into place, and we hope we're out there to catch that for you. We were able to catch it last time when it was moved into place, but we're hoping that happens soon, maybe within the next day or so. And then possibly we'll see cutting begin on that third section, which should include the engine room and the main propulsion unit of the Golden Ray when that cut is made. From everything we're seeing at the site, it looks like they're very close to being ready, being prepared to make that third cut. Time will tell. Again, we're not sure what's going on with that dive operation, but from what we're seeing around here, the indicators are that they're getting close to resuming cutting and starting that third cut on what will be section 7 of the Golden Ray. Remember, we're going to include these links to the incident response webpage. And if you guys get a chance, you might want to take a look at those and absorb some of that information. There's some good information that's available in those clips. And we think you'll enjoy it. If you've enjoyed this channel, you'll probably enjoy that kind of, a lot of information in there. Again, if you're watching the channel and you enjoy what you see, we ask that you subscribe to the channel. Send us some comments. We enjoy getting the comments. And most of all, you guys stay safe out there.